Okay, this story's called M74. I'd been told about the road. I'd heard about the hills that swallow you as you banked around the long right curve. I knew about the Shakespearean skies, brooding, murderous, ready to pour out their guts. I heard the stories of how you were meant to shout freedom as the M6 became the M74. I wanted a perfect driving moment heading towards Glasgow. I did not desire a car advert, a 30-second double shot of testosterone to drown. I wanted a moment where the aluminium shell melted and I was one with the elements, but flying at 60 miles an hour. I wanted Icelandic post-rock, not home counties driving rock. I wanted more than the mechanics of A to B. Hold the hills tightly, then release them back into their natural habitat, because inside the cobalt shell, something else is happening. The moment is ripped like a pair of old jeans. After 7, maybe 8 hours of driving, constantly feeling like we are getting nowhere until we skate through this middle of nowhere, we are done. We are worse than tired. My wife is ill. She has lost her voice. She meditates under frustration of not talking. She aches when she tries to raise her voice to our son. She wants to be anywhere else as long as it is not travelling and she is asleep. My son shows his tiredness by not speaking loud enough to be heard. I tell him I can't hear him. He needs to speak up. He doesn't think he needs to. Crying ensues. Looks that are darker than the Scottish skies are traded on the front seats. He doesn't want the music, the appropriate music, the planned for weeks in advance music. He wants YMCA. My wife finds it and puts it in the CD player, and we roll on to Glasgow with the Village People on repeat, my son doing the actions. The moment passed. Was the moment ever there at all? What is certain is that whatever that moment was, it had very little to do with those hills and clouds that loomed over us.